Hello, this is Dr. Middens. And yes, I've got a request to play the ill-famous Doki Literature Club. So, we have some cute anime girls and literature club. There will be a lot of texts. I've heard this would be a visual novel. I haven't tried any of those before, so it can only be cute and snuggly with high socks, tall socks, and I feel that for saying why couldn't the wind blow just a teeny tiny bit more, but now is not the time for that. It's school uniforms, they are supposed to be like that. Right, so I heard some good things about this. Let's open in browser. Oh, we don't need help. We don't need help. Settings. Something about choices. Auto forward time. I don't know about that. Let's just get started. Wait. What was that drop in the music? Okay. My name will be Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack indeed. With a point? No, I'll just be Handsome Jack. Yes, because we have anime girls, then of course I have to be Handsome Jack. Okay, there's a lot of settings here. Okay. Hey! Oh, wait a second, I'll just need to set a timer here. And do things without timer. Click. Right, so I'll go right into it. We are at a nice suburban neighborhood and somebody named question mark is going to say hey to me. I'll find out what all of this is eventually. Let's just jump out into it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Let's see if I can just text speed up this at least to here. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other out for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Oh, wait a second, did I? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and to wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Handsome Jack. Oh god, I already love that name, Handsome Jack, already. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Did she just ignore my we being a couple gesture? Girls can't take hints. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. This game putting up to me trying to be a nice guy. Whatever you say, Sayori. Teehee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Handsome Jack, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she was going on about. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime and games and anime. Yes. I was talking about how I was worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Wow, control freak or friendly person? Get out of here, Satan! And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET? A nerd or something? I don't know. Okay, so she would rather die at that thought. I don't hope she takes that literally, because I am on a good nerd streak. You trust me, right? Oh hell no, that's just going wrong. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Oh hell, she is using all the girlish terms. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it'll make you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Relent? What does that even mean? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Well, this place does seem pretty Asian, with all their lean and, you know, looking how perfect everything is. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayuri. Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Wow, I really need to do more than look at games and anime. You know, scratching this game and that anime right in front of us. Manga. I guess that would be called manga. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Thanks. Honestly, you are even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Mimi. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware of that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she got the title Vice President. That's it. My interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Big doe eyes. Why do you care so much anyway? He said, not catching a wink. Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Sneaky snake sauce. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Teehee. That sound. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she is so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Swoosh! Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says such nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, handsome Jack, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wait, that's what he's thinking about? Not the fact that they all have the matching school uniforms? That is heresy. What are you looking at, you beautiful dove-eyes little girl number 2? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, just want a cupcake. God damn, what have I been, accused of? Other than keep on staring at your hair all the time? Natsuki. Natsuki says, The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. I am gonna mess around on those names at a point. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Oh, just like in Friends. Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, handsome Jack. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Wait, how does her hair... I should not think about that. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, handsome Jack. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one open space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little rats. Cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Kawaii! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down! The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's real good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why, you're thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright, except I'm a dummy. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess, he said, not having read anything ever. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... insulated? Is that the right word? Insulated? Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, What have made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged in here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monarchy, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. I feel like it feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there ain't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially if there's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You'll have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. Wait, that you are both fun and worthwhile? Shouldn't it be the club in focus? Meh. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, handsome Jack, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a read, I guess. Well, you know, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I don't know if this is a good time to stop for now, but it probably isn't. Let's see if I can find another place to stop better. Alright. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a stalk makes me think But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things. Don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything is just cute as you are. Sayuri settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute, she says with her weird manga squaddly eyes. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Don't you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. And here I think I have to save. So, let's see, how does this work? Collect. Oh, that is so cute like the rest of it. Yay, just hear these quickety sounds. That is a lot of save spaces. I wonder what all of those are for. Anyway, if I don't see you again, then good morning, good midday, and good night. Dr. Middens out.